Another Saturday morning in the small town of Reggio in the Douro Valley. These travellers are waiting to catch a train on the Linha da Douro, a railway line that runs through one of the most picturesque parts of Portugal. Along for the ride, tourists and city folk, taking a break from the hustle and bustle.
I love this landscape, this Douro landscape.
It's my first time travelling through this region. I've wanted to do this for 40 years. It's a shame it's not as green as I imagined. It rained too little during the winter, but the trip is lovely nonetheless.
The train chugs along the Douro River on a 150-kilometre stretch of track. Almonds have been cultivated for over 1,000 years in the highlands of Trás-os-Montes and Alto Douro. Legend has it that the ruler of the land planted the trees to console his wife. She missed the snow-covered Atlas Mountains in northern Africa. So every spring, the almond blossoms cover the Douro Valley in a blanket of white flowers. The fruit of the trees draws tourists to the historic diocese of Lamagou. Almonds were often used in the monastery kitchen. They're also a necessity of life for the Pastelaria da Sé. The family-run confectionery has been baking almond treats for the past 60 years.
We have 8 different kinds of cake made exclusively from almonds harvested locally. The lusitanos here are made of eggs and almonds, using an old recipe from the monastery.
Once a year, the family visits the upper reaches of the Douro, near the Spanish border. This is where the most fragrant almonds grow. They're perfect for their cakes. But almond cultivation is hard work, and in Portugal, they're still harvested by hand, though that's changing. Most young people have left their rural villages in search of less arduous labour. Wine growing is no less taxing work, but it has paid off for local vintners. Over the past 300 years, the Douro Valley has made a global name for itself with its port wine. The Niepoort family hails from the Netherlands, but they came here to open a winery. Dirk Niepoort has proudly carried on his family's tradition into the 5th generation.
We have a future thanks to our individuality, the 85 different varieties of grapes we have, and a region that's capable of producing incredibly interesting wines.
The high temperatures and arid climate in the region allow the vintners to make dry red wines too. With nearly 90 kinds of grape, this part of northern Portugal is particularly fertile ground for a wide range of wines. The train station in Pinhão offers visitors a chance to learn about the area's history from a different angle. These painted tiles tell the story of Alto Douro, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The wine and almonds produced in the region used to be transported only by ship. The travellers continue on their journey along a track built in 1880, and they're headed for the scenic city that gave port wine its name, Porto.